You're a newly appointed leader, sharp, capable, and ready to steer your team to greatness. But then you walk into your Monday morning team meeting, and the energy shifts. Eyes roll when you speak. Your requests get delayed responses, and suddenly every deadline becomes challenging to meet. Sound familiar? You're not imagining it. It's passive aggression, an annoying behavior designed to sabotage you. Let's break down how to spot it, call it out, and crush it without losing your cool or your authority. Recognize the silent sabotage. Passive aggression thrives in shadows. It's the employee who nods during a meeting but deliberately misses deadlines. The team member who says, "Sure, whatever you think," but makes it sound like an insult. Or the worker who forgets to loop you in on critical details. The first step to taking back control is to recognize these tactics for what they are. Not mistakes, not miscommunications, but deliberate moves to undermine your leadership. Once you see it, you can name it, and naming it gives you power. Don't take the bait. Passive-aggressive people thrive on your reaction. They want one thing, to pull you into emotional reactions that make you look emotional or irrational. Don't give them that win. Instead, stay composed, factual, and surgical in your responses. Replace anger with precision. For example, instead of snapping, "Why didn't you finish this?" Try, "I noticed the deadline was missed. Let's discuss what happened and how it won't happen again." See the difference? Calm exposes them, precision corners them. Set boundaries like a boss. Boundaries aren't suggestions. They're non-negotiable rules that keep chaos out. Passive-aggressive subordinates test your limits, hoping you'll bend. Be crystal clear about expectations. If someone's chronically late with deliverables, don't let it slide with a vague "try harder next time." Call it out directly. "This was due yesterday. What's the issue and how are you fixing it?" Be firm, not furious. Clear boundaries show you're paying attention and won't tolerate nonsense. And when gender biases creep in, like being called bossy for being direct, flip the script. You're not bossy, you're the boss. Master the art of confrontation. Here's the part most managers dread, but it's also where authority is built. Passive aggression loses its power when it's dragged into the light. If someone rolls their eyes in a meeting, pause. Look directly at them and say, "You seem to have a concern. Let's hear it." If they gossip behind your back, bring it into a one-on-one and say, "I've heard this, and I want to understand why you felt that way." Directness doesn't have to be cruel, but it must be unflinching. Flip the power dynamic. Passive-aggressive behavior works because it's sneaky. It avoids direct confrontation. So flip the script. Don't give them the satisfaction of working against you. Make them work with you. Assign responsibilities publicly. Highlight successes openly. And make them accountable to the group. Suddenly, the energy they once used to undermine you is now tied to their own performance in front of peers. Undermining you becomes undermining themselves. Build a loyal inner circle. Being a female manager sometimes feels like walking a tightrope alone, but authority strengthens when it's backed by allies. Build relationships with other leaders, mentors, and even team members who respect your work. Don't isolate yourself. The passive-aggressive employee thrives when they think it's you versus them. Shift the narrative. It's you and the team versus toxic behavior. Collective accountability leaves less room for games. Keep receipts, not grudges. Documentation is your shield. Every missed deadline, every forgotten email, every sarcastic remark that derailed a meeting, note it down. Not out of pettiness, but out of professionalism. Because here's the truth. Passive-aggressive behavior often escalates if unchecked. If you need to involve HR or higher leadership, facts beat feelings every time. Keep receipts. They protect you, your credibility, and your authority. Lead with unapologetic confidence. You don't need everyone to like you, but you do need them to respect you. As a female leader, you'll face pressure to be warm, nurturing, or approachable to counter stereotypes. Screw that. Lead with the same boldness you'd admire in anyone else. Make decisions decisively, communicate clearly, and don't second-guess yourself to appease others. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's your armor. When subordinates see you own your authority without apology, passive-aggressive games lose their power. Own your power, no apologies. Passive-aggressive staff will test you, but their tactics only work if you let them. Spot it, call it, document it, and lead with a mix of calm authority and unapologetic strength. Remember, every time you refuse to be rattled, you're not just shutting down toxic behavior, you're setting the tone for what leadership looks like. And that tone, it's sharp, it's clear, and it's unshakably yours.